Today we're going to be talking about being neurodivergent and how it's really hard to focus and study when you have ADHD or ADD or dyslexia. And today we're going to give you some tips coming from us who struggle with that, and hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. Yes. Do you want to get into it? Yes. You can tell we're very distracted. This is where that ADD is coming in. Okay. You have dyslexia and ADHD. With that, can you give me some tips that really help you in the class, like really help you focus and study? Because I feel like, I struggle.
Are you struggling to focus? Well, this is us 8 minutes earlier. This episode is all about learning differences.
We're rolling? Oh, we're rolling.
And we have actually chosen to do very little edits so you can see how our learning differences challenge us.
Oh, sorry. Okay. Sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working differently. Sorry, we need to start getting the giggles. It's not you, it's me.
Energy.
Sometimes it's not about working harder, but it's about working differently. So, do you have a learning disability? I'm sorry, Sometimes it's
Energy.
Sometimes it's not about working harder, but working differently. Absolutely. So I am diagnosed with ADD and anxiety, and Ashlyn has dyslexia and ADHD, right? Yeah. And so I don't know about... Yes! I don't know how to word this. I'm sorry. Maybe I can do it.
Okay, ready? And azione.
Sorry. Find it. Get there. Okay. Sometimes it's not about working harder, but working differently. Burp, burp, burp. No, it's okay, Big Taylor. You're just being so gremlin. It's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. They're going to use it as a blooper reel. Don't worry. Don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Oh, shit, that's annoying. Okay. It's okay, guys. He's okay. Right, pal? Yeah, you okay. That's brutal. You okay, Shayna? Okay, let me try that again. Can I go now? He just shook his head. I'm gonna take that as a yes. Okay. Sometimes it's not about working differently, but about working... Oh, sorry, dyslexia.
We're rolling.
Sometimes it's not about working harder, but it's about working differently. I looked. Okay. I slid up for you. Sometimes it's not about working harder, but it's about working differently. Absolutely. And I feel like, I just don't know how to roll into it. It's so awkward.
Okay, what is it that you're trying to say?
You have a learning disability. Today we're going to help. Oh. See, we started.
I'm going to start off with
Being neurodivergent can make studying and paying attention to class really hard. We struggle with that. I have ADD and anxiety, and so I find myself really distracted most of the time. And I got ADHD and anxiety. Well, no, I don't get anxious when I'm studying. I thought this was a test, right?
This is a test.
Okay. Sometimes it's not about Sometimes it's not about working differently. It's about dyslexia. Sometimes it's not about working harder. It's about working differently. That's my cue.
Okay, try again. What are you then saying?
Being neurodivergent. I'm so sorry. Being neurodivergent. That's all I have to say.
Okay, you got this.
Sometimes it's not about working differently. It's about I got this. Sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working differently. Being neurodivergent can really be hard in the classroom, and Bro, you bit the ball. I think he may have taken it. I didn't think he would get it.
6 out of 10?
What? Anyway, I'm doing it. Sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working differently. Having a learning disability overthinking. I mean, divergent.
Neurodivergent.
Being neurodivergent. Sometimes it's not about working harder, it's about working differently. Being neurodivergent can...
Gosh, you gotta look over here, honey.
Makes you begin
You got this.
Sometimes it's not about... I'm so sorry, he's on the laptop and I don't want him to break
No,
it.
Bruce. Okay, over here, guys. Over here.
We're 7 minutes in, we've been trying to do this intro, and it's really ironic because today we're talking about being neurodivergent and getting distracted at school and not being able to focus, and here we are 7 minutes in and can't even get through our intro. It's really hard to focus and study when you have ADHD or ADD or dyslexia, and today we're going to give you some tips coming from us who struggle with that, and hopefully this will be helpful for you guys. Yes. Do you want to get into it? Yes. You can tell we're very distracted. This is where that ADD is coming in. Okay, you have dyslexia and ADHD. With that, can you give me some tips that really help you in the class, like really help you focus and study? Because I feel like I struggle. Yes. So when it comes down for me being in the classroom, that's a whole different situation. But when I'm at home and I'm studying, I have to read a lot this year, so I have to do Audible. If I need to annotate in the book, I have to listen to music where I don't know the lyrics. I can do music with lyrics, some people cannot, but I have to do music with, like, lyrics I don't know, and then I just, like, lock in. But it's also just, like, the medication I'm just starting, but I can lock in, like, period on my soul, right? Okay, another thing that I do is Quizlet. A lot of people...
I love Quizlet.
Some people are, like, finding all these study tools. Honestly, I think the most times I get A's on tests is when I just do Quizlet. It just helps me.
I love Quizlet.
I also have been doing it since I was like in elementary school too. So I think I'm
clear.
Yeah, I think I'm just used to like that like format of like studying, and I hate studying. I tried to study for my AP Psych test a while ago, and I ended up actually not doing it and just watching The Last of Us. That was not productive, but you know what? It's okay. Yeah, there. Like, you have to accept that you can't get distracted. You have to accept
it.
Yeah, so, like, anytime I find myself, like, looking at the dog instead of the camera, I'm like, hey, that's okay, because, like...
Accepting it.
I love Quizlet, though. I used it for my SAT, which not great. So, yeah, that's my thing. I couldn't take the SAT because
it's really
I can't be in a quiet room, and I can't be in a room with a lot of people.
Yeah.
Wow, I sound like weird.
No.
2 hours
long. It's like a marathon.
But it's only because I will be thinking about my stomach growling the whole time. That's all I think about in quiet spaces.
Oh, that makes sense.
That's all I think about.
I was
like,
so worried.
So embarrassing for me. And I'll be thinking about my stomach growling instead of me, like, doing work.
So literally something like this happened to me because I was like, wait, I have to sneeze, and I just, like, did it. So I just was like...
Yeah, and you don't...
Well, I was taking the test, and then get this. So right before the test started, he gave us like papers or whatever. He's like, write your name in the top right hand corner. But I wrote my name before because I was following the instructions on the screen. It said write your name at the top. It didn't say left hand or right hand, so I wrote it on the left. And he's like, everyone, please write your name at the top right hand corner. So I had to, like, in front of all these kids, I'm like the only one who ever said it. Like, I messed mine up. Can I have more scratch paper, please?
Like, it was like... Also, I feel like you write your... like name on like the left side,
right? So it doesn't like make sense. But anyway, moving on. See, that's how I get distracted. I love that you read with music. Also, I feel like bitch toys. That's why we brought them here today.
We brought them here
Emotional
today
support.
because we thought it would be really funny
and relevant
and relevant.
Really
likes them.
He really
like
wants
that.
to tear them apart.
Yeah, he really likes them. We were fighting over fluff ball. He won. That's okay. We have a rematch soon. Now, those are basically all of my study hacks and tips. I'm not gonna lie. I don't want to say I don't do anything, but I feel like it's very simple. Like, I don't do a lot of, like, timer work or whatever. I kind of just let myself, like, free range, and then the moment I lock in, and nobody better bother me. That's just how it is for me.
Like, what about, like, writing essays for you? Like, is that hard?
Yeah, I write essays in the dark. I told Penguin to that. It's just like,
cool.
Oh no, this is what I said. This is my way of explaining it to her. I got really excited. Sorry. This is becoming like an episode instead of a playlist. Okay. Anyway, I said that when I'm writing an essay, it matters what it's about. I have to get into character.
I'm like, you know, connecting because she acts and she has to get into character, right? So you gotta put yourself in the mood, get those headphones on. So when I'm like writing, like I was writing an episode about like mental health and I like turned off all my lights and I was like mentally drained and like wrote that essay so good, right? Mm-hmm. That's exactly. It's just like you gotta get into character. That's really it. I can't write essays at school either or read at school. I don't like doing that. I get that. I've always been a really slow reader. This is something I really struggle with, which is why I really struggled on the SAT, the English portion. That's why the math was like a little bit easier for me, is because I'm a really slow reader. So it takes me hours to read textbooks. My teachers always gave me like extra time in elementary school because I just genuinely took so much time to read through the questions. It does take me like twice, maybe 3 times the amount to read a book or an excerpt or a play that maybe the normal kid read, and that's okay. I've come to accept it. I found read aloud is really nice for me because I can hear it aloud, but then I'm like reading it on the screen. Or I tried like the line readers, you know, like when I'm talking about like, because a lot of my stuff were digital, like none of my stuff was on paper in elementary school. So that was really helpful. Also, I do a lot of timers, so I'll do like the 50-10 or like the 25-5. Lately, I've been kind of weaning off on that actually because my ADD has taken over so much where in those 5-minute breaks, I then get distracted and then take 10-minute breaks, and then that 10-minute break turns into a 15-minute break. So the Pomodoro method, like on a good day it works, sometimes it doesn't, and I kind of just have had to like accept that. But my thing is I just get extremely distracted. Like my mind is everywhere else, and even when I'm focusing on things that like I really am caring about, it's just my mind wanders because I'm genuinely a curious person, so I just think about everything else. Also, music has been like a really good thing for me. I love going on Apple Music, getting my focus playlist. Sometimes I do. Sorry, my dog is going.
Bruce woke up from his nap and
now he's psychotic. There's that Boston Terrier for you. I told you it would kick in. Oh my gosh, he just got kicked out. My mom just kicked him out of the room. I was so distracted that whole time. I don't know anything I said in the past. How long have we been recording? Like 20 minutes? 60?
16.
Bruh. It's because of Bruce. It's because we get distracted. Okay, but anyway, back to focus. Also, I love YouTube videos, like study with me videos. Sometimes they'll do like Rory Gilmore or like they'll do like Elle Woods. Guys, it works for me. Don't come after me. Don't judge me. I will say I really do love that because it just motivates me. Yeah. Okay, sometimes it's fun to have a study buddy if you can, but one that's not going to distract you because some people I just can't study with. Me and her sister AG, we were both studying for finals, and so she came over for a sleepover and like, oh yeah, I have to study for finals, so like you have to go now. And she was like, well, I have to study for finals too, so can I just stay an extra night? I was like, sure. We literally were just in my bed for hours studying together. We were focused, we had our headphones in, and then we like took a break and like went to the acai and like went to the bowl. So I feel like sometimes if you like really can't focus, like get someone else and they'll like get someone else who can keep you accountable and take breaks too. And I feel like also like my train of thought got lost. See, this is a perfect example. Wait. Oh, that's it. Okay, I remember it now. If you're feeling like stagnant in your work, see how I just can't even like keep my head on one.
Yeah, I know this episode is
a little chaotic, but it's perfect, you know?
Yeah.
If you can't like stay focused in one space or you're feeling like stagnant, get up, move somewhere else, and like set that space up. Like set it up, like light a candle, like make like romanticize it, make it aesthetic. Like my desk right now, it is a little bit of a mess, so I haven't been able to study there. So I have been studying in other places, but sometimes I'll study in my bed. I know that's kind of like,
oh, I do it all the time.
People say like, oh, don't study in your bed because you'll fall asleep.
And I do it all the time.
I actually fall asleep at my desk more than I do.
And I do fall asleep. And you know what? That's fine because I need... Guys, I have not been home in like 2 weeks.
You need to go home.
Okay? Okay? So when I lay down on my bed and I sleep, let me sleep. Like, it's okay because the work gets done.
The work does get done.
As long as the work gets done and you're learning something from it.
That absolutely matters, actually.
If you're getting the work done and you're getting good grades, I don't think there should be any problem. You know what I mean?
Like it doesn't matter how you do it, right? It doesn't matter if you read aloud or not. Like, it doesn't matter.
As long as it's benefiting you, then that's how it is. If it's not benefiting you, then that's when you're like,
we need to find something else to do because like I've been failing every single test, you know? Yeah, I feel like also just like setting up the space really I think has been the biggest thing for me lately because I'm not gonna lie, this week was really hard. I got really distracted. I was really burnt out this week. I was dealing with like just kind of like my body shut down and I just really overworked myself last week, and so this week has been like a recovery week for me. And so I've just been like, my body really has just been needing a lot of like sleep.
Yeah.
So it's really hard though to stay focused when all you want to do is sleep because your body is so exhausted. So what I did is I'll be like, okay, let me like take a nap for like 15 minutes and then I'll like study and I'll set my space up. I'll get my water, get my candles, get my pens, get my notebook, like make everything nice and clean. And then I take another nap.
Sometimes you're just in it for way too long and you're just like, I need a break.
You need to get up. I think the best thing, honestly, is studying for finals, okay? This is a really,
I hate studying.
really unpopular opinion, and it was only, I used to hate it, and then I did my thing with HE, and it was so much fun.
Yeah.
We literally, like, made it fun. Like, all my stuff was color coordinated. If you're kind of, like, you like things to be nice and clean like me, everything was color coordinated. We color coordinated. Wow, really glitching out today. We had our snacks, we had our water, like everything was set up so nice. And I was just flipping through my binder and like I had someone keeping me accountable.
Yeah.
And then we like rewarded ourselves by going to get like Starbucks or acai, or like we were talking and like watching TikTok. So these are some of like the things that like have worked for us. You know, these may not work for everybody. So you got to know your body, try things out. They don't work, but you can do things like color coordinating things. Strong visuals usually help. Like listening to things out loud while you read them, or just doing audiobooks in general.
Yeah.
Timing your, like doing timers, like 50, 10, taking little breaks here and there. Getting a study buddy is always fun.
It's always like self-control too. Like you have to have that self-control, which is like really hard. But, you know, it will come to you.
Oh, I feel like one more thing. See, this is where my brain sparks. Is what I've learned about myself is if you set an allotted amount of time to like do something, let's say like, okay, I have an hour to like do this one assignment.
Oh yeah, you won't get that done. I won't get it.
You won't get it done in an hour.
No.
I'll usually get it done in like an hour and 15.
But like that's my thing. If I give myself this amount of time, then I'll like, oh, I have this amount of time to slack off, and I'll do it in the last like 20 minutes. But if I have a short amount of time, I lock in for the short amount of time because I know I'm busy because I want to do something that in there.
So then I think with that, you have to give yourself like a specific, like allotted, like a realistic amount of time. So I give myself, okay, like I know this thing should probably take 30 minutes, but I'm going to give myself an extra 15 because I do get distracted. And sometimes I do just like need more time to think and write. So I'll give it to myself 45 minutes. And if you set a timer, sometimes this works. I think this is a scientific fact. Please don't quote me on it. I've heard it somewhere where if you give yourself a time, like your body will like kind of instinctively try its best to complete it within that time.
Yeah.
So if you give yourself 2 hours, your body's going to go, oh, well, I got time. So
Yeah.
in 2 hours, it will be completed. But if you give yourself 1 hour in that time, your body has no choice. So it's going to get it done in that hour.
Really? Yeah. Like I just don't do it. Like it's so bad. Like if I'm just like, oh, I have this amount of time, like I see it like it's so full,
Yeah.
then I'm not gonna do it. Like I'm just gonna be like, ooh, like I know I can squeeze it in later, or maybe I could do it in the library before school. But like if I have like a busy day and I get home and I want to go to like the school volleyball game later, like I just go upstairs in my room, get all my work done as fast as I can. I don't do any reading. I can't read in like a short amount of time. It's just weird. I'm sorry. I'm a really odd person when it comes to school. I can't have a schedule. No.
That's so funny. If I don't have a schedule, if I don't have like a physical to-do list to cross
I
out,
hate those.
I'll never get anything done, and I'll sit there and I'll sit on my laptop.
They
and
make
do
me
nothing.
really like anxious, and it makes
That's
me
so funny.
also like I get like really obsessive with things, and I'm like only thinking about the list and how it looks. So I'll take my time to make the list look pretty, and I'll be like, actually, I've spent the last hour making the list look good instead of doing the work. So yeah.
No,
But
I
see,
get
like we're two different people. We like, we get distracted. We both have like a lot of the same like similarities when it comes down to like our learning differences, but like we learn completely
different. And also, like, you have to, like, know your body, too. Like, for me, distraction is a big thing, so
yeah.
I just have to, like, lock my phone away and, like, limit every single distraction that I possibly can. It is inevitable. You will get distracted.
You will.
But so like give yourself grace, but like just try your best.
That's
And that's all you can do.
I
with
try to
that
lock
day.
my phone away, but if my phone is gone, I get mad, and then I'm like, no. And so I have to see it. Guys, I got issues. It's okay.
And you know what I just realized? People like us who are neurodivergent, I think we're thinking even more critically
Yeah.
because we have to overcome more obstacles through our learning like challenges that we have. So we're like, okay, most people can study this way and can read a book and focus and read really fast. I can't do that. That's a challenge for me.
Yeah, that's
So what's a way
impressive.
that I can like cognitively like find a loop around this and like do it so that it works for my body?
Yeah,
That's thinking critically if you
that's-
really think about it.
That is critical thinking.
Like, we're really thinking. So this was our episode. Sorry that it was so chaotic, but I mean, this really just shows how like sometimes we can be a little
yeah, you
distracted.
see all the different sides of
the
us.
different sides of us, and that's real. And also, if you guys want to try any of these tips, let us know, try them, and see how they work. We want to know. And if you guys have any other tips for us, if you struggle with some of these things, please let us know, because we could always use more study tips. Comment those down below, and then we'll see you guys very soon. But in the meantime, you can check out any of our other episodes. They mental health, school, story times, all of the above. They're going to be linked somewhere down there or here.
This is really weird, guys. It's like an unboxing.
Unbox, guys. This birthday one. This is COVID. See, this is what I did in COVID, you guys. What the heck?
Okay, guys. That's it. I need to get food. Bye-bye.